Good morning. It's the 2nd of February 2022, and I don't know if you can see outside, but it's really very magical Frost Kingdom Wonderland. Snow in Norway in February, who would have thought? Yeah, I wanted to just do a quick vlog about modifying guitars. I've recently posted parts 1 to 6 about a guitar I bought for myself at Christmas very cheaply, and a 62 Hofner 173, a solid bodied electric, with every intention of modifying it. And the reason I needed it to cost very little is because I've learned what happens when you modify guitars. The value drops to almost zero, so you don't really want to be putting in a lot of money and time with any expectation that you'll get any of that money back. So I just needed a solid body electric which felt comfortable to me, and I was going to just replace the pickups and electrics anyway. And so this went really well. I had a Gibson P90 which I bought many years ago for some reason, and it's been rattling around in a drawer. Well, I made a new plywood pickguard for this Hofner, which looks a bit like a Stratocaster. So that was a guitar where I went into the modification with eyes wide open, and the result is really great and so much fun to do as well, to actually kind of make something that I wanted, which was a guitar with one pickup, a P90, at the neck position to give me that kind of fat jazz sound or kind of fusion rock sound when I add some distortion. Perfect. Others have not gone so well, and I think I should include in this vlog building guitars yourself from scratch. That also is lots of fun, but you'll never sell them. Unless it's to a friend who knows exactly what you did. But you're never going to advertise and sell a homemade guitar for more than, just a few quid. So what I'm saying is, do these things. If you're going to do them with eyes wide open, you're either going to keep the thing forever, or sell it for next to nothing, or take out all the good bits you put in and keep those and sell or throw away the carcass. So it's a kind of warning vlog, this. Don't make my mistakes. One that didn't go so well was a Parker Hornet, which is a made in the Far East version of the American Parker Fly. Nice piece of wood, nicely made guitar. Had EMG pickups suitable for kind of heavy metal, as I later found out. I think it cost me £250 or £300 from some guy in Manchester. I thought this would make a good jazz guitar, and I was persuaded to buy some other EMGs, other active pickups, and install those to get more of a jazz fusion sound, which I did, and it cost quite a bit of money, and don't like it. And here's the Parker. A single piece of wood for the whole thing, it looks like. A veneer on the front face. And they're the EMG pickups, which are indistinguishable from the EMG pickups it came with, but they're different. Cool looking guitar, but I haven't bonded with it, and I didn't end up with a jazz sound really. So, fortunately, I can sell that. It's a Parker Hornet with EMG pickups, so I'll get its market value. But had I hacked it about and put in some, PAF humbuckers or some P90s or dog ears or anything unusual, its value would have dropped way below the 300 quid that I paid for it. And I think this is a general rule. The other thing is, if you put a lot of money upgrading a Chinese-built, let's say Les Paul, with lots of genuine Gibson parts, again, when you try and sell it, just because it was made in China, you'll never get the value of the American parts in it, and you'll just have to pull them out and keep them again. So there are some things worth doing. It's probably, if you really want a proper Les Paul, you should probably buy a proper Les Paul, not get a second-hand Epiphone or Tokai or Greco or all the cheap versions that were made, and put real Gibson parts in, unless you know you're going to keep it forever. Essentially, you're not going to make any money doing that. And finally, here's another example. This is a Stratocaster that I did not buy in a shop. I bought the body second hand. It was from Florida, and it just happened to be available in the UK. The neck I bought on eBay, and it's a genuine Fender but made in Japan neck, and I think it had the tuners. Yes, it had the tuners on. And then I had a real Stratocaster pickup in my drawer. I bought a lace sensor, and that other one I bought second hand is from a Jazzmaster, I think, something surfy anyway. And I put the whole thing together with one of these solderless scratch plate arrangements. Bought a new tremolo block. The whole thing didn't cost me much, and I've ended up with a genuine Fender Stratocaster, but not one that ever left the factory. And it sounds like a Stratocaster. Okay, I think that's the end of this vlog. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.